Imagine an AI that knows you better than you know yourself. Your habits, your thoughts, and even your deepest desires. Sounds incredible, right? But what if this digital you could be used against you, or even starts to alter who you are? Digital twin technology might become one of the most powerful and controversial technologies of our time. As this technology moves from factories and cities to human beings, we must confront the profound ethical dilemmas of a technology that knows us intimately. We'll explore the privacy implications, potential for manipulation, and the very definition of identity when an AI embodies our digital self. Hi, I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Sarah Kurdi and I talk about technology, startups, and internet media. I also discuss how new technologies impact our life and society in the context of the Middle East and North Africa region. So if that is of interest to you, then you might consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the notifications bell so that you get notified when new videos are uploaded. I'd also recommend you watch the channel promo to get to know what we're doing here and the type of content you expect to see on here. You'll find the link to the video on the top right corner of the screen. In the previous video, we discussed what is digital twin technology, and we mentioned an example of a data twin that we've been using for years, almost every day, to get from point A to point B while checking traffic conditions. You'll find the link to the video somewhere on the screen. But nonetheless, let's refresh our memory with a brief introduction about digital twins. So a digital twin is a virtual model of a real-world system that updates in real time. Historically, they were used in industrial settings. So factories create digital twins of machines to predict breakdowns before they happen. Airplane manufacturers simulate entire engines before they're built, and even cities are building digital twins to model traffic, energy use, and infrastructure. However, we're gradually moving from digital twins of machines and cities to digital twins of people, and that changes everything. Let's talk about the upside first. When it comes to the upside of using digital twins, first, digital twins allow businesses to test how thousands of people might react to a policy change or how consumers would feel about a new product before implementation. For example, marketing agencies already create virtual focus groups using AI personas to test messaging across different demographics. Second, I think this one might be a little obvious, but we all have bad hair days. Some days we might be burnt out or recovering from a cold or simply busy with some family obligations. In this case, I think it would be incredibly useful for my digital twin to take over my tasks for a couple of days. Third, I personally think this is one of the most fascinating use cases for human digital twins. Now, hear me out. Think of all the brilliant gray hairs that you know. Brilliant scientists, researchers, writers, artists, investors, you name it. Now think of a digital twin that will be trained on their publications, presentations, videos, and decades of professional experience, not to mention their social media, books they read, and influencers they follow. This will not only scale access to this person beyond their physical and time constraints, but it will also probably lead to some amazing collaboration opportunities to share ideas and think about topics together. This idea was coined in the blog post Personal AI Digital Twins, The Future of Human Interaction by Dr. Jim Sporer, a former industry executive who worked for Apple and IBM and who's also a member of the nonprofit ISSIP, which stands for the International Society of Service Innovation Professionals, and SurfCollab. Now that we've covered the incredible potential of this technology, it's very important to discuss the potential risks and challenges that come with embracing digital twins. First, digital twins will thrive on intimate data like your browsing history, your health data, and even your emotional responses to create a complete personal profile. This raises the question of who truly owns this data. Is it you, the company creating the twin, or maybe a third party buying access to your digital self? This highlights serious concerns about data breaches and unauthorized access. Second, if an AI can perfectly replicate your presence, what does that mean for your unique identity? Will the real you become less important than your digital copy? Third, let's consider the psychological impact of interacting with an AI that looks and sounds exactly like you, or even a deceased loved one. How will this affect grief and memory? Finally, imagine a digital twin of a loved one used by malicious users to foster conflict, distrust, or extract information. The potential for deepfake manipulation is terrifying. As our digital selves become more sophisticated, we must ask, where does the human end and the algorithm begin? And what are the implications for our very sense of self? I personally think to successfully navigate the future, we need strong legal frameworks and regulations to ensure data privacy, prevent misuse, and establish clear boundaries for digital twin development. Just like I said in the previous video, I think having conversations involving technology developers, consumers, and policymakers is very important to navigate the ethical implications and build strict guardrails for this powerful technology. If you like this video, then you might also enjoy the video where we talked about what is digital twin technology and how researchers are building human digital twins to replicate decision making. You'll find the link to the video somewhere on the screen. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.